Agent CD section. I hope y'all are doing well. This is a bit of a special edition one in my mind, in my status with recently I have put out a new mixtape, a new project entitled Swampland. So I figured as a reference point down the line and for now, and in my special NASA, my favorite NASA jacket, my one and only, to at least go into the background of it, to the explanation. This is the genius.com behind the whatever, if you will, of it. And to just kind of start it off is like originally before the picture I put up recently about the Deaconess and that cover that I wanted for it. The tape was not even going to be called Swampland until I really just felt out like all the lyrics and just where the direction was going. It was going to be just based off of the story that is within like the 3 to 5 tracks on it about a detective. It was going to be called Pest Ventura. So the detective scouring through like Swampland, which is AKA kind of like Everglades, Miami area, but just the overall state of Florida. And so Pest Ventura to me was just this character that's got some silliness to him, but overall has a deeper kind of perspective on like the world at hand. And like the songs Gator Bait, where he's very paranoid, and in a way and Best Friends, which is his track, and also the antagonist's track, Stingray, where they're both going back and forth at Best Friends. But Pest Ventura, the name itself, was going to be based off of one of my favorite films, The Pest, starring John Leguizamo, and then Ace Ventura, starring Jim Carrey, which both have Miami relations with the area that they're filmed in and shot around. So I figured that like it makes the best sense. It was meant to be a little more of a comedic album. If you go into my last track on it called Transorlandic, where it was just kind of an overall off-the-wall type of off-kilter track. And I figured at the end of it that kind of leaves a nice build-up to the next project if it's going to be just based on the character or more kind of Florida-based type of city mixtapes. So I just wanted that feel of it as a mix of a detective, neo-noir type of deal, but also kind of fun and cliche and gimmicky. And that's why I have a ton of the just random kind of comedy samples. Corky Romano, based off a friend of mine who's always doing this you do you don't thing. So Corky, you got the other guys in there, 1 or 2 Pest Ventura ones. I meant to put in more Jim Carrey stuff, but there's so much to work with. So that was my whole vibe with it. And then just obviously, to me it's like one of my more in-depth type of Florida-based mixtapes. I just wanted to deal out. Like City of Lord, I did 2 years ago. It was just like a plethora of like I am from this area, or I'm just up and coming kind of deal. And then Ghostface dwells into it, but that's more of the universe of a tape. And that's why I love that base of it. So Swampland is overall just this kind of detective LA noir meets Ace Ventura, the Pest type of deal that I just wanted to achieve with. And one of the bigger influences as well was Currency, aka Spit Andretti, who to me has just a phenomenal consistency on music wise, but also theme wise. And in terms of the drive-in theater that he released in 2014 is to me still like top 5 mixtapes, top 5 just projects overall in my hip hop like life. Just thematically, sample wise, details, even the video that were put out, the videos, and one of my favorite summers as well. It was a great time 3 years ago. But yes, Swampland, if you have not checked it out, please do. It's on SoundCloud currently. It will be on another Bandcamp within a few days, just to give SoundCloud all like that push. And I'm just building up, man. I'll be out here in LA area performing wherever possible. I'll let y'all know. But yes, please check it out. Just doing my thing. Ahnist, CD section, Bananas, Death LA. Do your thing. Swampland.